Students, welcome again to our virtual class. I'm Miss Lorena Silerio, your Empowerment Technology teacher for this week. Today, we are going to discuss about social advocacy in ICT project. Before we start, let us first have a review of our previous lesson. Here is the direction. Comment like emoji if the statement is correct, and comment dislike emoji if the statement is incorrect. You will be given 5 seconds to answer each question. Are you ready?
Yes!
Kindly comment like react if you are now ready. Okay, I see a lot of like reacts. Let's begin. Number 1. Multimedia is the integration of text, sound, graphics, animation, and video into a single unit. It is what appeals to users for entertainment, learning, and research. Your timer starts now. Time's up. The statement is correct. Very good. Number 2. Web 2.0 is the readable phrase of the World Wide Web with flat data. It is simply an information portal where users possibly receive information without being given the opportunity to post reviews, comments, and feedbacks. Your timer starts now. Time's up. The statement is incorrect. Good job, class. Number 3. World Wide Web is commonly referred to as WWW, or simply, the web is an interconnected system of public web pages accessible through the internet. Your timer starts now. Time's up. The correct answer is thumbs up. You got it right. Next, number 4. Advocacy is a process of supporting and enabling people to express, defend, and promote their rights, concerns, and views. Your timer starts now. Time's up. The correct answer is thumbs up. Very good. Number 5. EDSA 1. People Power Revolution would not have been successful without the text brigades. Your timer starts now. Time's up. The statement is incorrect. It is EDSA 2 that would not have been successful without the text brigades. You did a great job, class. To start our discussion, here is our lesson's objective. Analyze how target or intended users and audiences are expected to respond to the proposed ICT project for social change on the basis of content, value, and user experience. Let us begin with an activity named Guess the Jumble Word Game. Here is the direction. With a given clue, identify the hidden word by arranging the jumble letter word. Let's begin. Number 1. The clue is, it is an individual or collaborate enterprise that is carefully planned to achieve a particular aim. The answer is project. Very good. Next clue. It is the act of supporting a cause or proposal. The act or process of advocating. The answer is advocacy. Good job! Clue. It is defined as the creation of new knowledge and or the use of existing knowledge in a new and creative way so as to generate new concepts, methodologies, and understanding. The answer is research. You got it right. Next, and the last clue, these are visual representations of information that use the elements of design to quickly communicate an idea. The answer is infographics. You did a great job, class. Information and communication technology comprise of a wide array of roles in society. It is an amazing changing power in the 21st century. It played a big part on the innovation and integration of different technologies that brought social changes. This lesson provides an information on how you will be able to engage target or intended users and audience to respond on an ICT project through an effective creation of an infographics. This lesson will guide you in developing an ICT project for social change. Developing an ICT project for social change. In the implementation of an ICT project, to be able to succeed, it is the team head or the project manager's responsibility to define the work and assign the persons responsible for the work of the project to run smoothly, be finished on time, and within the set budget. The team should follow the stages of a project development and practice effective communication and brainstorming discussion and development. First, you have the planning. Involves the conceptualized project research about the topic, set meetings and deadlines and assign tasks, find the host, create a site map, list down all the applications and output needed and consider the funding. 2. Development. Involves the actual creation of the websites, involves the production of images and infographics. Third, release and promotion. Involves the actual release of the website for public view and promoting it. Promotion typically starts before the actual release. Next is maintenance. It involves responding to feedback of your site visitors and continuing to improve the website. Advocacy, as defined by Merriam-Webster, is the act of supporting a cause or proposal. The act or process of advocating. Today, the adaptation and improvement of the technologies can now serve as a platform for solving local and global issues through an advocacy. This includes solving of gender equality, economical, agricultural, and industrial problems, government accountability and transparency, educational, dilemmas, crimes, religious conflict, climate change, and more. In terms of ICT usage, one of the most used by the people today is the social networking sites or simply social media. It is the collective online communication channels dedicated to community input, interaction, content sharing, and collaboration. Since it caters a wide range of possible user interaction, the social media is broadly used to connect and communicate with the global community. For that reason, the social media can also be used to address an advocacy online. ICT projects range from community improvement to larger economic development. Around the world, there are a wide variety of projects that incorporates the use of ICT for improvement. Projects for the communities are products of research before implemented. These undergo with the process of inquiry, investigation, and deep analysis for the needs of assessment. Research for content. According to Western Sydney University, research is defined as the creation of new knowledge and or the use of existing knowledge in the new and creative way so as to generate new concepts, methodologies, and understandings. On the other hand, research skills are our ability to find an answer to a question or a solution to a problem. Research skills also includes the ability to gather information about the topic. We have to review the information, analyze and interpret the information in a manner that brings us to a solution. All the relevant information may help you in your research study. As part of the research for content in social advocacy, it requires several aspects to be taken into account. One of these is the proper background research of your proposed ICT project by translating your own made concept paper into an infographic. In creating your ICT project, it is also important to take consideration about your targeted audience. That is why audience profiling must be done. Now, what is meant by audience profiling? Audience profiling is the process of defining exactly who your target audience is by unifying and analyzing their behaviors across multiple platforms and touchpoints. In this project, you need to consider the demographics and psychographics of your intended audience. Demographics is one of the methods in audience profiling that defines not only the population of your audience, but also the work that they do. It also tells where they live, their gender, age, income level, religion, ethnicity, education level, and knowledge level. Next is psychographics. Is the classification of people according to their personal characteristics, lifestyles, attitudes, social class, aspirations, values, tastes, activities and interests, and other psychological criteria. The amalgamation of information you get from audience profiling will be your stepping stone for making them involved and to get their interest about your proposed ICT project. You can only effectively reach your target audience when you really comprehend both of their demographics and psychographics. With this, let us have an activity about audience profiling. Classify the image shown on the screen as demographics or psychographics. Are you ready?
Yes!
Let's begin. Number 1. 75-year-old man. Is it demographic or psychographic? Very good. It's demographic. Next, a girl that loves dog. Is it demographic or psychographic? Very good. It's psychographic. The third one, family bonding. Is it demographic or psychographic? Okay, it's psychographic. Next, we have a single woman. Demographic or psychographic? Good job! It's demographic. Next, we have New York place. Is it demographic or psychographic? Yes, it's demographic. Next, we have playing basketball. Is it demographic or psychographic? Very good. It's psychographic. Then we have a female. Is it demographic or psychographic? Very good again. It's demographic. And let's go with the last. A woman that loves relaxing. Is it a demographic or psychographic? Yes, you got it right. It's psychographic. Infographics are visual representations of information that use the elements of design to quickly communicate an idea. Good infographics attract readers and are viewed more easily than long text articles. An infographic is composed of a set of collections of various imaginary charts and text that gives an easy-to-read and easy-to-understand synopsis of a certain topic or issue. Therefore, infographics can deliver a message more easily, which can be spread around the world with the use of free sharing tools. Here are the principles in creating an infographics. First, be creative. You can use the combination of text, shapes, and images to present your messages in a creative way. Next is, be unique. Your message must be something people can relate to, but it must be presented in a unique way to attract viewers' attention. Next is, be simple. Presenting a simple yet elegant design will attract more attention than cluttered elements that may bore the audience. Too many colors and pictures may be hard to understand and distract the readers from getting the message. Another one is use graphics and visuals. You can illustrate your points with pictures, typography, and color. And the last one is use the forwarding tool. It is important that the viewer will be able to easily click after reading your infographics, so that your message can be forwarded and read by many people as possible. Include and locate the links and share buttons in a place where they can easily be accessed. Steps in making your infographics. 1. Outline. The goals of your infographic. Why are you making this infographic? This is the hardest part, which talks about on what should your infographic be about. Second step, collect data for your infographic. What should you present? After knowing what your infographic is all about, now you have to gather data of your chosen topic. These are the two different styles and approaches you can use in gathering and collecting data. A. Self-made data. This approach requires more time for you to ask around, send some emails, do research online, create your own made survey, and process your own conclusion. B. Data sources. This is the easiest way to gather information, to get ready-made information that you can find on the books, magazines, newspaper, and internet. Third, visualize the data in your infographic. Decide how to present data visually. Visualizing your data is about choosing the type of infographic you want to use. Fourth, layout the elements of your infographic. This step is all about placing them all together into an attractive-looking infographic design. The fifth and the last step, add style to your infographic design. Value-added content. This is about putting your own style and personal touch. Just be creative in combining text, shape, and images in your most creative way. Congratulations, class! You're almost done with our lesson for today. Okay, let us try if you learned from today's lesson by answering the assessment. Directions. Choose the best answer for each question. Write the letter of your answer on a separate sheet of paper. You will be given 5 seconds to answer each question. Are you ready? Let's begin! Number 1. It is defined as the alteration of mechanism characterized by changes in cultural symbols, rules of behavior, social organizations, or value systems. A. Social media. B. Social change. C. Social advocacy. And D. Social interaction. Your timers starts now. Time's up. The correct answer is letter B. Number 2. It involves the conceptualized project, research about the topic, set meetings and deadlines, assign tasks, find the host, create a sitemap, list down all the applications and output needed, and consider the funding. Letter A, planning. Letter B, development. Letter C, release and promotion. And D, maintenance. Your timers starts now. Time's up. The correct answer is letter A. Number 3. Cedric wanted to get the profile of his audience by classifying their occupation, gender, age, income level, religion, ethnicity, education level, and knowledge level. What type of audience profiling should Cedric use? A. Geographic. B. Infographic. C. Demographics. And D. Psychographics. Your timers starts now. Time's up. The correct answer is letter C. Number 4. It is a discipline of planning, organizing, securing and managing resources for the successful completion of a task or project to meet specific goals and objectives. A. Project management. B. Add style to your infographic design. C. Visualize the data in your infographic. And D. Project consultation. Your timers starts now. Time's up. The correct answer is letter A. Number 5. This is the easiest way to gather data from our ready-made information that you can find on books, magazines, newspaper, and internet for your infographics. A. Data sources. B. Private sources. C. Published sources. D. Self-made sources. Your timers starts now. Time's up. The correct answer is letter A. Well, that's all for today, class. I hope you learned something from this video lesson. Once again, this is Miss Lorena Silerion saying thank you very much for watching. May God bless us all. Bye!